Hi guys, so Chiflote Flow recommended another one, Ayax, Ayax, or Ayax. It's not Ajax, it's Ayax. And the song is Pandemonium. So Pandemonium is a chaotic situation, which is where things are out of control, people are out of control, they don't know what to do, they take out to the streets, kind of like the situations that we're living nowadays, right? So let's go and see. He says there's a lot of traffic with this one, and I'm beginning to learn more about Spanish rap, and this is real Spanish rap, because this is the España from Spain, like the one I did yesterday, except that it had also, I think, Dominican. A Dominican and maybe some and the other. Yeah, I think the the first guy and the second and the third guy were Spanish. And maybe the first guy was Argentinian and the third guy was Spanish. Who knows? But it was done in Spain. I know the middle guy had to be Dominican. Whoa. Okay, this is what I like about the Spanish rap. A lot of them have like a story, like a background. So, okay, I'm seeing this guy, very cool looking. We got a person in the back, two people in the back, two women and a guy. So they look very avant-garde. They look very, I would say, kind of like Depeche Mode, kind of like New Wave. But that's old school. Anyhow, let's see what he starts saying, because they start talking about, it's like a story. They're telling a story. ¿Quién no busca algo lógico? Oh, hay personas. Okay, so saying something positive there. Let me see, because I always forget about the, what do you call this thing? Yeah, how loud would I have it? I don't want to have it too loud because I don't want to bother my neighbors, but I also don't want to have it too low that you guys can hear it. Like I think I did a little bit with the Knox Hill one. So it's saying about people, some people that cannot be bought. It's very difficult to buy them because they will not bargain for their ideals, I guess. They will not bargain with them. And that's, I think, pretty decent. People who cannot be bought. I cannot be bought. I can't. And I think I have proven it over and over again, even though you guys don't know about it, because that's what happens for people that have private lives, the choices we make in life. And at least I can sleep with my head on the pillow very peacefully. But broke. Oh, okay, so he's saying that they don't look for, some people don't look for logical things like money, so you cannot intimidate them. Algunas personas, people just want to argue, that's what he's saying. That's the logic that they have in the United States too, that some people, like the cancel culture, a lot of people say that it's just people that want to bicker, something to complain about. But it's not really that they care about the subject that they're complaining about. So hay gente que dicen que no. Entonces está diciendo que no se le puede comprar. Hay personas que no tienen esa lógica del dinero, no se le puede comprar y que solamente lo que quieren es discutir. Desprecio este mundo y lo quiero ver arder. Armado en la furgo como Raúl y Fidel. Se casa. Oh, whoa. Okay. Raúl y Fidel. So Raúl Castro and Fidel Castro. So this is, I guess, pro-communism. And he wants to turn the world upside down and burn it down like Raúl y Fidel. Desprecio este mundo y lo quiero ver arder. Armado en la furgo como Raúl y Fidel. Sectas, sacrificios, daños colaterales. Recién nacidos, médulas espinales de New World Order. So está hablando de todas las cosas que están pasando ahora. Y hasta el New World Order que tiene que venir. So he's talking about all the things that are happening right now. Okay? And including the New World Order that what we need. his voice sounds raspy too. Secta, so that's like sections, you know, sections separating each other. Sacrifices. Recién nacido los médulas espinales. So these are kids that are just baby borns and they have problems, spinal problems. Yeah, so he's talking about the state of the world right now. You know, the pandemia. We got the coronavirus. We got people in every country. All the countries are protesting, are out there. Whether it's the right or the left, everybody, you know, people are just rising up against the government, against their governments. Okay, so he's saying that people walk up like a robot, you know, they just move automatically, they're not thinking, and that they got the thing that you put on the mouth, not the mask. He didn't call it a mask. He called it the one that you put for the dogs. I can't remember right now, but he's talking about that instead of calling it a mask. And they're walking, you know, without questioning anything. That's Spain. That's Madrid. I think I've been there. I was there the last time in 2008. That was the last time I was in Madrid. In Chelas. Chelas? Yeah. Oh my God. So he's using like a mimical voice, haciendo como una caricatura. Y te pones a reír y a llorar dependiendo de la canción que te ponga. Like we're just being moved like robots, you know, like puppets. And they play these songs for us, you know, and then you're laughing or you're crying depending on the song that they're playing for you. That has a double meaning too, because it could be, you know, like the same old song. Like when people say in English, the same old song, la misma canción, so te están cantando, haciéndote cuento. Y te ríes y lloras dependiendo de la canción que te cante en ese momento. No necesariamente sea la canción en sí. ¿Saben si estás triste o happy? Según las canciones que te ponen en Spotify. Hoy te venden el pañuelo, mañana confeti. Las caras en medio son frías como el Yeti. Okay, so today they sell you confetti, and then tomorrow they will sell you napkins. So basically saying that we're being manipulated. Sorry. This thing, I thought I had it set up, but then I didn't. So, okay, interesting. Yeah, talking about the state of the world. Las caras del medio son frías como el Yeti. So they're called like Yeti, and I don't, las caras del medio, like, because people are looking just at the social media. So he's talking about people in social medias. Their faces look cold. La cara de en medio, so it must be here. He's talking about half a face. They're cold. Wow. Son 4 gramos y se te acabó la rumba. Okay, so he's using a scheme of a carpenter, and like when your head is pounding, like a hammer pounding over your head. But then he threw in there drugs, I think, because he said gram. You only got like, what, 4 grams, and the party's not over, or the party's over now. Yeah, it's 4 grams, and the party's over. But maybe because the party's over, he still has a lot. That's what he's trying to say. That happens to the addict. When everybody is gone, everybody's tired, everybody goes to bed, and then the lonely alcoholic and lonely addict stays up all night because the party's not over for him or her. It's over for everybody else. Tanta llanta carpintero no es que apunte. So tanto llanto, like so much crying, carpenter, And something about pointing.
Martillazo la cabeza me retumba, son 4 tramos y se te acabó la rumba. Políticos cleptómanos quedan ilesos, los poetas y dramaturgos se van presos.
Okay, político cleptómanos, so they're they rob. Politicians who just steal, that's what they do. Kleptomania, they just steal in front of your face, they can't help it.
So
yeah, and then they don't, nothing happens to them, quedan ilesos, no les pasa nada, se roban y no les pasa nada a ellos. Por la libertad de expresión. So, ¿quién se van presos? Somebody goes to jail. Somebody else goes to jail, not the politician.
Se van presos, so la coyuntura, poeta y dramaturgo no quedan ilesos. Los poetas y dramaturgos se van presos, so la coyuntura, cultura del miedo, mientras que busco una botella para ese pañuelo. Bienvenidos a este Pandemonium, House Party, Santa Teresa y Valium. Cuidado entre vosotros, la vida está mala, el enemigo está allá arriba y no tiene cara.
Wow. El enemigo está allá arriba y no tiene cara. Powerful. That's a powerful bar. The enemy's up there and he doesn't have a face. Because it's the system. Because once they're in place there, no matter what their goals, no matter what their promises were down here, once they're there, they just become a part of the system. So they no longer have a face. They're just part of what was happening before it keeps happening. And then it's like a party that he's inviting. This is a deadly party. So come on, everybody. Life is not worth it, so let's go and party. That's basically what he's saying. And I'm translating. Okay, this is a translation, not coming from me. I don't believe in that. Actually, I should be one of the people who's already tired of fighting, but I can't, because the day I get tired of fighting is the day that I'm gonna die, and I can't let hope. So no matter what, no matter the outcome out here, I have to keep in control with myself, within me. And partying and drinking and doing all that stuff is not going to help. So, but it's the translation and it's the bars. I hope that you're smart enough to know that.
House Party, Santa Teresa y Valium. Cuidado entre vosotros.
La Santa Teresa y Valium. Tequila is that what he's talking, Saint Teresa and Valium. Okay. Life is bad.
Amigo está allá arriba y no tiene cara. En un piso en Barcelona escribo y me todo. 7.000 millones de personas y yo tan solo. Los comedores sociales.
Ooh, those bars right there. So he's in Barcelona. This is not Madrid. This is Barcelona. And he is in a hotel in Barcelona. I got 7.9 million people. 7.9 million. How many people he said? Hold on. But he said a lot of people. He feels lonely. Because that's what it is. You see, lonely, feeling lonely, sentirse solo, estar solo y sentirse solo son dos cosas muy diferentes, pero en inglés es mejor, porque en inglés se dice alone, lonely. Being alone es que estás solo. Lonely es que te sientes solo. We do have a word that expresses that. And, you know, and that's great for the language, and it's also, in reality, it's the truth. I mean, you could be alone. And you can feel fine. You don't feel that need, that sadness, that nobody cares for you, that nobody is around you there to help you. Or you could be surrounded by people. You could be with a loved one. You could be married to someone right now, having kids, and feeling extremely lonely. Because it's something that you have inside. Es un malestar que tienes adentro. Y eso no se quita con nada de afuera. Eso tienes que lidiar con ello aquí adentro.
En un piso en Barcelona escribo y me todo. 7.000 millones de personas.
So he's in a floor in Barcelona. I'm writing and I'm, you know, getting high. He's getting coked out.
Yo tan solo, los comedores sociales están repletos. La clase media empieza a ver a gueto. Desasosiego, desesperanza.
So I love that. Okay, so he's seeing like the whole thing that's going on crazy. He's like you know, like the food shelters, the shelters where they give you food. So the food halls, they're full. They're full of people because people are, you know, losing money, losing jobs, so they don't have the means to feed themselves. So those are the comedores sociales, you know, where they give you food for free, like in a shelter, in a homeless shelter. And then he's saying the middle class is about to see the ghetto, or something about the ghetto, like the middle class is coming down. So there's no more middle class. Now it's just the rich and poor. That's what we're seeing right now, globally. Sí, la clase media empieza a ver a ghetto. That's a ghetto. So the middle class starts seeing the ghetto. Maybe they're close to getting there, or they're already there because of, again, the economy. Bars right there. El 10% llenará su panza. So he's talking about the feelings. It's a sosiego. That's like hopelessness, you know, despair. And then the 10% will fill out their bellies. They're the one that are going to be able to eat, while the rest is desperate. The rest of us were desperate. This song, I mean, God, is... And just yesterday, the moratorium in the United States ended. The moratorium that they have on people being evicted because they couldn't pay the rent. Ayer se acabó. No sé cómo es un moratorio, una prolongación que tenían para no botar a la gente de las casas, de los apartamentos, porque ellos no pueden pagar la renta porque no están trabajando. Y tenían una extensión hasta el sábado, ya se expiró. So ahí hay gente que estaban protestando en Washington, D.C., pero poco, porque la mayoría caminan autómatas también. Sorry, autómatas. And then he's saying, okay, so the 10% is going to fill out their belly. Well, and then he repeated again those feelings, you know, feelings of hopelessness, despair. But the 90% is going to seek for revenge. Hope not. Hope it doesn't get there. I really do. I hope this doesn't become the next French Revolution. And it will not be it will be a world revolution. I mean, it's already happening. Colombia, Cuba, you know, they're having problems in Spain. We're having problems here in the United States. It's all over the world. So he's saying this is the war, yours are mine, los tuyos son los míos. So your people are my people, we're all together in this. And then he's saying this is a war, we want a class war, I guess. Los tuyos son los míos, los tuyos son los míos, los tuyos son los... Esta es la guerra, los tuyos son los míos. Esta es la guerra, quiero ver al pueblo mío. Esta es la guerra, los tuyos son los míos, los tuyos son los míos. And he said, I want to see the town united. El pueblo is the town, I want to see citizens united. Los tuyos son los...
Yo, por ejemplo, para ser esos amiguitos para cambiar el temporal, porque cuando llegue, todos van a preguntarse cómo pudieron creer que podían vivir con tanto y dejar tan poco para los demás.
I love that. Make it like the story. So it's saying that after that they couldn't understand how they thought that people could live like that. Basically, that's what he's saying, right? What she's saying, there's the voice of a female. Me recuerda la película esa, ¿cómo era que se llamaba? Oh my God, I'm so bad with names. There's it's a Spanish movie about this girl that, you know, her mom remarried this guy a military guy from Franco, del dictador Franco. And she starts seeing these monsters, these people walking and talking to her. I forgot the name of it, but the point is that you hear the narrator in the back narrating the movie. Y lo hizo Del Toro, right? Del Toro did that movie, but I can't recall. If you recall the name of the movie, put it down there. La película, ¿cómo se llamaba? El Jardín, el Paraíso, ¿cómo era que se llamaba? Okay.
Ya pueden prepararse estos amiguitos para cambiar el temporal, porque cuando lleguen, todos van a preguntarse cómo pudieron creer que pudieron.
So something about el amiguito, porque cuando llegue, when it comes, el temporal, the storm.
Vivir con tanto y dejar tan poco para los demás.
Oh, todos se van a preguntar cómo podían vivir con tanto y dejar tan poco para los demás. Okay, so how could they live with so much? So when the storm comes, when this war comes, they're going to ask themselves, how did people think that they could live with so much and have so little for the rest and give so little to the rest? Like some, 10% keep it. Well, this was a short one and I'm going to keep it this way. So if you came to my channel, dale un like, por favor, suscríbete, traduzco canciones de español a inglés and from English to Spanish. And this is this is something that I want to listen on my own quietly, to absorb it much better. Pero it is talking about 2021 right now. Take care, guys, and hopefully you're doing okay. Bye.